Manchester City could be hit with the loss of two key pillars of the project. Guardiola and Rodri, two key figures in the project, could leave the club this summer. The City project is faltering. The end of an era is increasingly plausible. The unforgettable team built over the past 5 years is beginning to show the final signs of its cycle. The next two figures to leave could be Guardiola and Rodri, both of whom have just 1 year remaining on their contracts. The first indication of decline became somewhat apparent with Txiki Begiristan's departure last summer. The sporting director was the architect behind the scenes, responsible for achieving something the club had never done before, winning the Champions League. Alongside him on the bench has been another of the club's defining figures, Guardiola, whose future is also becoming clearer. Although official confirmation is still pending, all signs suggest he is closer to leaving than staying, despite having another year left on his contract after signing a 1+1 extension in his most recent renewal. The chosen successor is Enzo Maresca, Pep's former assistant and a manager who enjoyed success at Chelsea before being dismissed this season following inconsistent results. The third element, the footballing one, is also uncertain. It concerns Rodri, the player who scored the historic goal in the Champions League final and the only Ballon d'Or winner in the club's history. With 15 months remaining on his contract, it is far from certain that he will stay. In fact, he could leave the club this summer alongside Guardiola, which would represent a double blow for City. Everything now rests on the shoulders of Ferran Soriano and Hugo Viana, the sporting director who has suddenly found himself facing two of the most important decisions in the club's last decade, finding a reliable successor to Guardiola should he depart, and securing a contract renewal for Rodri, the squad's most strategic player as he approaches the final year of his deal. Two enormous challenges for City.